We're set for the Horizon League Tournament champions and the co-champs of the regular season of the Big 12 underway in Tulsa. They clear out for Culver, tries to get it down to the baseline, comes to Moretti inside. Now the big fella with a hook in close, Odiase with an opening basket. Culver lobs down low to Odiase. McDonald on his hip, nice move inside.
Looking to attack the paint, go inside, establish the paint first. That opens up the inside-outside game.
Nice back door.
Working in concert well there in that two-man game.
Walton, quick move to the hoop. Nice drive. Opening score for Dantez Walton. Again, shot clock winding down. The Norse doing a good job on defense again. 4 to shoot. Moretti on the drive. Got it to go.
Already has eclipsed the 1,000-point mark in 2 years. That's some big numbers.
Nice feed inside. And Adrian Nelson with a score to tie it.
There's a team, guys, is three-point shooting 37%, but right now they're able to get to the basket.
Culver up and under. Nice move.
Good attack there by the Red Raiders.
What you want to do is attack it in the middle, and right there, once you get it in the middle, Culver, it now turns into a 1-on-1 situation. And now because you have shooters spread out, you're able to dissect the defense and get right down the middle.
Mooney drives all the way to the baseline and then brings it back out and almost and did throw it away. Robinson ahead on the drive. And Joko with a bucket. We're tied again at 10.
Just something they really take great pride in. The glory stat, giving it up for a teammate.
Good move by Mooney.
Good little stop and pop there.
First three-pointer of the afternoon.
Well, I love the quick action. Walton that time took one power dribble right in the middle.
And that's the first perimeter shot today by either team.
It is, yeah.
Every field goal's come in the paint.
And there's another one by Culver underneath. They were tops in their league in fast break points this year with 15 a game. None of that so far today. Culver for 3. Got it! Try to stay with him this time too. Kick out to Francis for 3. Got it.
You know,
Brandon Francis.
Because it's tougher to get back in the game when you get down close to double digits against this defense.
Sharp inside, a little spin. Tyler Sharp with 5.
Idea exactly why that is the case, but obviously he's trying to find some rhythm. Brandon is really worried about taking care of the ball, guys, more than getting McDonald in this game. 8 turnovers, too many for the Norse.
Here's McDonald with a touch with Mooney on his hip. Has to give it up again. 3-pointer. Still won't drop. There, he's got one underneath.
Well, the shoes paid off.
The shoes.
Next offensive possession, go back to him again. He just feels good. Saw the bucket.
Boy, that's the second time Culver's had that little spin off the glass. This time a chance for a 3-point play.
If they were closer games or competitive, but a poor showing in terms of getting blown out in those games late.
Sharp on a 3, got it.
Well, that's
Tyler
key.
Sharp. Sharp. He's going to keep shooting, and he's going to keep dropping. So 5 straight for Sharp, and it cuts the lead to 3. And a timeout. Lob underneath. Oh, beautiful. Mooney to Tariq Owens.
Tavan kind of causes some mismatches.
We're seeing some switching right here on this possession by Texas Tech as well.
Off the window, and a score inside by Walton. And Culver maybe got away with palming the ball on that trip. Yep. 3-pointer from the corner for Francis. Important trip for the Norse. Robinson maybe he's going to do it all himself. He did.
That's the way to attack pressure. Go baseline to baseline and score.
It's kind of hard to believe because it seemed like every time Texas Tech was in there, they scored. Here's McDonald, and he's looking for a goaltending and doesn't get it. Back-to-back lock shot. Inside is Moretti. Boy,
nice pass by Culver.
Joko comes in to take his spot in the lineup. Here's Francis on a dish underneath to Owens.
Now Francis at peace with his game.
Mooney hooks it in the paint to Owens. Now Culver spins with a left hand. Got it.
No pass out of a crowd. Don't dribble into a crowd.
Tate up off the window and 1.
McDonald on the bench, lets him observe over there like an assistant coach. 1 of 7 on the game, trying to find a way.
Mooney for 3. Yes. Inside, another block shot. Odiase this time. Culver lobs. Owens underneath.
Excellent pass over the top by Culver.
Hit when they beat Wright State in their tournament title game. They had 12 threes. Speaking of a 3, there's Culver with 1. And the lead swells to 13.
Oh, shit.
Score inside by Robinson. Culver lost the handle this time. The outlet to Sharp. Tracks it down and with the left hand. 17. Mooney with a crossover and the lob to Owens.
Woo. Film, talk about it in a scouting report. Try and practice it in your prep, but it's just different.
Tariq Owens. He lost a little hop on that one. That was a 2-footer.
Well, the year that they had, you understand why. The excitement is there. The opportunity to advance and do something special for the program.
Mooney inside. Everything working right now. Points and 1,080 career rebounds, and he's stuck on 3 points right now. They desperately need him to somehow get involved to try to get the Norse back in business here.
13. The key is to get it under 10 by the 8-minute timeout. Now you give yourself a chance, but you got to play defense on this end. And Coach, as you know, you see Culver go for the jump shot.
Attack the rim, get fouled, make a couple free throws, and can set your defense and continue to try and get stops or shutouts.
That's a big 3 right there. That'll help.
It's excellent, again, defense by Texas Tech.
And Chris Beard, a defensive wizard. Really a genius when it comes to this side of the ball. How about Culver just feeling it, fellas?
25 for Culver. Sharp feed underneath, a good one to take.
Great defense that time.
Walton pull up deep 3. Got it. Tate gets it down to McDonald. Still looking for his second field goal of the day. And he's not going to get it there. Owens blocks his 5th shot of the afternoon.
I mean, that is a factor when you've got the rim protector like Tariq Owens. It is a difference maker.
And Culver, sweet drive with the right hand.
To rebound and Sharp to this point has been the main anchor in regards to offense again. The defensive stops are going to get you back in this game.
Moretti buries a jumper.
Boy, good movement by Moretti there.
And this has been a theme, all game for the North. Excellent shots early. So you see defense, and then even when you get an opportunity, you can't take advantage of it. You get a turnover, it turns right back into an opportunity for the Red Raiders. These tell guys too that high volume shooters or the main. See this beautiful play right there inside. All this is going to eventually be in your hands, whether that's a lot in the first half or second half, so you can probe, allow the offense to work, and then go after your shots. So excellent job by Culver this afternoon.
Ernie Banks, let's play 2 approach. That's what's in effect for 18 to 22-year-olds when they get to the NCAA tournament.
Tyler Sharp with a 3. And 23 for him. Bad for him after a brilliant career that he's going to have a day like this.
The mayor will always be loved at Northern Kentucky,
and
trust me.
Just when I mentioned he's had a tough day, he has probably his best move of the day. McDonald dribbles into the front court, will let it fly. And that's kind of the way the day was for number 34. But as you see, Texas Tech congratulating him on a great career.